What up, guys? Kevin here. Black Myth Wukong. That's how I say Black Myth Wukong. It's a game. It's going to come out, I think, August? People are excited for it. People saw that trailer, that first trailer years ago, and went, because they're a bunch of mouth breathers and can't appreciate a good JRPG like I do. They got to play, is it like Dark Souls? Is it like Dark Souls? Oh, it looks like Dark Souls. I'm going to play it. It's like Dark Souls. It looks like Dark Souls. I'm going to play it. I don't want to play anything else. It's like Dark Souls. Oh. Sorry, I haven't had my morning whatever yet. um, but no, Black Myth Wukong, they put out a trailer with at Summer Games Fest, and people notice, I noticed, Xbox was missing. Like, wait a minute, was this game coming to Xbox? And we all ran to the website like, yeah, it said it's coming to Xbox. And then we all jumped to, Series S. Series S, the game got Series S. And I thought we would hear eventually that, yeah, it's the Series S problem. But no, we have not heard that yet. And Jez Corden, the dumbass that likes to block people when he lives off people reading his words, reached out to Black Myth Wukong for a comment like, hey, why is this game no longer coming to Xbox? And they never returned his call or his email or his tweet or his pigeon bird. So it's from Hazardor Gaming. Microsoft on Black Myth Wukong delay for Xbox Series console. So we got a comment from Xbox themselves. Maybe they can say, hey, yep, our fault. The Series S, sorry, starting to bite us. Let's work with them to get it fixed. But no, this is what they said. We can't comment on deals made by our partners with other platform holders. But we remain focused on making Xbox the best platform for gamers, and great games are at the center of that. If that doesn't say Sony made a fucking deal to keep the game off Xbox, I don't know what does. Because this comment would read, hey, we're working with them to get the game out to Xbox players as soon as possible. You look at what happened last year at the same time with Baldur's Gate 3, where it got delayed for Xbox. It was instantly known like, hey, they're having issues with the Series S. They're having issues. Now, Sony came in, and I don't even think this is like I think this is like an underhand deal. I call it made a video the other day, cheap fakes, where Biden just looks a little bit more senile than he is due to little editing, even though that's totally made up. I call this a cheap deal, just a little tiny deal, little under the table deal. Handshake with Sony, where Sony went, you know what, hey, we'll help you out a little bit. We'll throw a little bit of money your way. Just keep this game off Xbox. And I was thinking it's going to be another, comes out in August, and the game then comes out in like December on Xbox. This game could be like Kena, Bridge of Spirits, where it takes years. I'm now expecting years. This is a little deal. Sony has been very slimy this generation. Has this been the most slimiest they've ever been? What? Didn't we just hear that word from Phil Spencer? Phil Spencer got shit on so much for saying the slimy deals during his interview with IGN, and it's like with the head of PlayStation. Thought started making fun of him or started liking tweets, calling him out. And I'm like, yeah, maybe they weren't talking about Call of Duty. I think everyone thought he was talking about Call of Duty, like PlayStation getting like first beta and skins and whatever. But no, he probably meant Wukong. PlayStation got a little exclusivity deal with Wukong. And exclusivity just means off Xbox. And it's why like the FTC, the CMA, all them, they really should investigate Sony. Like, hey, Sony, you're in first place. Why are you keeping games off last place Xbox? Like, why are you doing that? You're in first place. Like, that shit should be investigated. That should be investigated. It really should. If Xbox, I root for Xbox. I want Xbox to do well. If the tables were turned, if they were on top and they were doing deals, I'd be like, Xbox, why are you doing that? Why are you keeping games off PlayStation? They're in last place. They sold 25 million consoles. You sold 60 million. You don't need to do that. Just let them have the game. Like, yeah, PlayStation is slimy. And oh yeah, I got another negative PlayStation video coming up. We're going old school Kevin here, shitting on PlayStation. But yeah, this isn't a Series S problem. Sony paid to keep the game off Xbox. It's looking like that. The more and more comments like this come out and not like, oh, it's compatibility issues. PlayStation just slimy. And guys, Wukong, look, there's plenty of other games coming out. Every time I see a trailer and I just see the tweets like, oh my God, this is the best thing since Elden Ring. Like, people play another game. Elden Ring, from soft games, Souls-like games, it's like, it's becoming Harry Potter. Read another book. Play another game. All right, well, I got to go make another video, trashing PlayStation again. It's going to be one of those days. But I will talk to you guys later. Later.